The chicken is cooking. We're going to start on our next portion of the meal. And that's going to be red beans and rice. Now, if you want to, you can go out there and you can buy this pre-packaged red beans and rice. I can't call their names, but it starts with a Z, okay? You can go out there and do that, or you can make it my way, which is a very inexpensive way to do it. You probably already have these same ingredients right here at home. Now, I've already taken the liberty I entered 2 cans of red beans. Okay, let you get a look at this. I had started this a little earlier, but I'm mixing 2 cans of red beans, plain old red beans, and I mixed in 1½ teaspoons of white pepper. I also mixed in a 1/4 teaspoon of paprika. And now what I'm going to do, and I have my stove on 7, okay, between 7 and 8. Okay, I like 7 because it's medium. Now, we're going to put in a ½ stick of butter. Okay, don't say anything about the butter thing, alright? I mean, if you're going to make it authentic, you're going to do it right. So this is red beans and rice. We're going to put in a ½ stick of butter. Now this is about, I would say about ½ stick of butter. Okay? And by the way, I do use the salted butter. I know your cholesterol is jumping out the walls, right? But it's going to taste so good, believe me. And plus on top of that, as you learn this recipe, guess what? That'll stop you from going to that famous chicken place. Okay, now we're going to put in one more thing. We need a 1/4 teaspoon of garlic. I told you I love these little things. You know, Jefferson has so many little fascinating little things. So anybody out there that sees this program, come to Jefferson. We have cute little things like this. Now we're going to put in a 1/4 teaspoon of garlic. Okay, here's my garlic powder. Okay, and sprinkle that around in there. And we're going to put in a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Now remember, we already had our salt out there. 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Sprinkle that around. Now I'm going to tell you what you're going to do with this. You're going to stir this up all together, and you're going to let that butter melt in there. Now once it starts to boil, I'm going to show you a little trick on how to make this into red beans and rice. Okay? Because the beans are going to get, believe it or not, it's going to get a consistency of like refried beans. But I like to call them refried smashed beans. Remember, coming from Louisiana, this is how we do it.